Hello, hello. Welcome back to Spiritual Warrior. I'm here doing the June 2021 readings for all 12 zodiac signs. This reading will be for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and this will be a general read. It's not going to fit with everybody, so take what fits your situation and leave what doesn't. And don't get hung up on the gender of the cards, as we all have male and female energy within us. And also, these readings aren't set in stone, so if you don't like the outcome, you can take different actions to change it, or if you do like the outcome, you can make sure you're staying on track to continue to make that outcome come to fruition. Also, I am traveling, so the next couple months probably I'll be different places. I was gonna say something else. And I'm gonna start doing extended soon. Okay, so Aquarius, as I was meditating and connecting to the energy, I saw you having like a lot of fun and celebrating with family and just like doing fun things. And here in the Northern Hemisphere, it's summer, so that could be right on point for some of you. Others of you, maybe it's winter, but still making time to enjoy things. But the gist of what I was getting was make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Like, I saw you kind of like busy taking care of other people, and I'm pretty sure that's what the message was. That's what I saw last month, was just you being very busy. So I saw and felt that busy energy again, but the main message to me was, make sure you're taking care of yourself and don't put everybody else's needs before your own. So that could just be for a couple of you, one of you, many of you, maybe. So let's get into the reading. I'll be pulling you one card from the Dreams of Gaia Tarot deck and then doing the Celtic Cross spread reading with the Shadowscapes Tarot. And I have a new clarifying deck. It's really cute little miniature tarot of the pagan cats. I really like it. So here we go. Let's get into it for you, Aquarius. Please give me one card for Aquarius. June 2020. Oh, that was fast. I had one fall. Let's see if it comes out again. Spirit, please give me one card for Aquarius. Okay, so I would like to say that I saw this when I was shuffling just now, like while I was talking to you guys. So make sure you're listening to your intuition. If your intuition is telling you to slow down at all, or whatever it's saying, there's an importance to really listen to yourself and what's, being said within you by your inner self. I feel like there's an opportunity to get to know yourself a little bit more too on a deeper level with this. Okay, this seems to me right in line with what I was kind of picking up. And I'm sorry about my camera. It's really grainy and you're going to maybe see a glare off of the light I have here. So I apologize for that. But we have the Queen of Earth here for you, Aquarius. And remember, don't get hung up on the gender of the card. The Queen of Earth is all about like nurturing herself and taking care of herself. I mean, taking care of others too as well, but the downside is that she can maybe sacrifice herself too much for other people. So just make sure that you're staying in that space where you're maybe helping other people, but you're putting yourself first ultimately, and you're making sure that you're taking care of yourself. Kind of like how they say when you get on an airplane, if the cabin pressure drops, make sure you put your mask on before trying to help somebody else. So, yeah, I just feel a lot of like abundance and happiness around you. And, maybe if you're having a hard time if any of you are having a hard time trying to like put yourself first, connecting to nature will really help you. I mean, that's just my opinion, but I know that it has helped many, many people in the past. And don't forget that I could also be picking up on somebody around you when we do these readings too. So let's get into your Celtic crossbred reading for you, Aquarius. Okay, a couple shuffles in here. June 2021. Okay, just do it one more time. So here we go. Oh my gosh, it's happening again. Okay. All right. Something's going on. Maybe they just want to come out. Okay. Spirit, please give me a message for Aquarius. Just give me a message for Aquarius. See if this comes out again. Okay, so, oh, nice. So at the bottom of the deck for you, Aquarius, we have the 10 of Cups. So happy contentment, emotional contentment coming in for your life on every level. So career, home, family, relationship. I always really feel support when I see this too. So make sure you're allowing other people to support you, because it seems like you kind of help a lot of, you help other people, or you are supportive to others, or somebody who people like look up to a lot. So make sure that you're also, you know, making sure that you're letting others come up under and support you as well. Yes, just beautiful. I love that. Okay, so the first card out we have, Aquarius, is you, and this is at the center of the reading. This card represents you. We have the 8 of Cups, so it looks like maybe some of you walking away from things that were kind of holding you back or keeping you in like a stagnant energy. This is like feeling like something is missing maybe, or just wanting more and feeling like, oh, well, I have all these things and that's great, but I really want more. Something's missing. You know, for some of you, this also could be like you wanting to maybe separate yourself a little bit from all the noise and the hustle and bustle going around you, if you've been busy, to kind of tend to yourself a little bit. You know, maybe you're like, you know, I do all these things, but I really need a little bit more emotional and spiritual support for myself. And, you know, we're usually the only ones who can give that to ourselves, you know, in my opinion. The next card out is the Crossing, and this card plays sideways, indicates the conflict. Wow, somebody else had this too. So this could be somebody else. We have the Knight of Swords here. Maybe somebody came in and communicated something that was a little harsh, or you did, or maybe this is just, you know, what I'm feeling the most is like this is an aspect of you. You know, this is the Knight of Swords is somebody who, you know, rushes headlong into battle really quickly to defend his beliefs, or just because he believes so strongly in like what it is that he's fighting for, that he's just ready to go without even really thinking about it. There's not really a lot of tact with this type of energy, but it is fast moving, and there is communication here as well. I mean, again, like I said, Aquarius, this could be somebody around you, but it really feels like this is like a part of your own energy that's kind of, maybe this is an aspect of you needing to slow down a little bit. And yeah, okay, so let's keep going. So the next card out is the Foundation, illustrating the basis or the foundation of the situation. Okay, so here we have the Seven of Cups, and what I heard was many options, but this card is also can be about confusion because there are so many things and you can't really decide on which way to go or what to choose here. You know, and I always like to point out that in this card, I also like to point out that in this card, the guy here, the male, is looking down at the map and he's trying to figure out which route to take to get to one of the castles around them. And she's kind of standing there like, no, like, let's go to this floating one in the sky. And he thinks it's impossible and she does not. So there's also an aspect of, you know, believe in the impossible and don't let yourself get bogged down by like what I take from it is like don't get bogged down by like the reality of things or like the what is, you know, like allow yourself to believe in the impossible and maybe that'll help you be able to make this decision. Who knows? Okay, so the next card out we have is the past, and this shows the influences from the past that are affecting the present situation. Yeah, wow. Okay, so lots going on. We have the Five of Wands here. I mean, I did see that before, like a lot of things going on around you, but this is like conflict. You know, this is like inner conflict or conflict and obstacles outside in your outside environment around you. But in this particular deck, this is about not giving up when you have obstacles thrown at you and you maybe want to give up, because it talks about how like there's that little voice inside his head telling him just lay down and give up, it's too much. And then he's like, no, but I'm, you know, like he's like, no, I'm not going to give up, I'm going to keep going, I'm not going to let these obstacles kind of like weigh me down or stop me. So, but it just feels like in general, it just feels like go, go, go. That's what it feels like to me. Non-stop. The next card out we have is immediate future, and it illustrates what's likely to happen next. And I think it was Scorpio who had this in this same position here. Yes, okay, so things being revealed, we have the moon here. Okay, so I know that the sun is the one that illuminates things for us. You know, the moon is like that darkness that we go into, that period of darkness, so that we can realize what's in the shadows that we don't really see, because this card is about like fears and anxieties and illusions as well. But look how she's looking at that mask. She took it off of her face and she's looking at it to like see, almost like looking beneath the surface or really evaluating what is holding her back from her fears, is what I get from this. It feels like maybe illusions will be lifted. You know, for some of you, if you are in like a kind of a dark time, sometimes we need that to then propel us forward into change, because how do we do that if we're not, I mean, obviously change can come and happen, but to, in my opinion, to make the best of change when we're in a kind of sticky, difficult spot, it's better to really face it, I think, and to go into that darkness, to really allow, you know, the light of the moon to shine its light on your subconscious and those shadows, so that the things can be revealed to you, so then you can move on in a very helpful, healthy, balanced way. And I mean, the moon comes after the moon is the sun, so then you have all the realizations and illumination and all of that. So the next card out we have is the crown, representing the outcome you desire most in this situation. Okay, so for some of you, we have the Lovers here. So I see for some of you, it's definitely a strong bonded connection, passionate connection that's healthy that you're wanting. For others of you, with the confusion and the many options and the Seven of Cups here, this could just be choice, because the Lovers, also represents making a choice and a decision about something. Sorry, about choice and the choices that you make. So maybe for some of you, this is just like an ending to your confusion and you want to make a clear, healthy choice. But for others of you, I see that what you're hoping for is like a relationship. And it feels almost like some of you are afraid it's going to slip through your fingers. Just based off of the spot on the card I keep being drawn to with her hand. I'll try to let you guys see that. Her hand reaching behind him there, like she's reaching for a crown and it's just out of her grasp. Interesting. We'll get some clarifiers. The next card out we have is yourself, and this is your self-image or how you see yourself in the present situation. Okay, so here we have the Knight of Pentacles, a solid offer of something that's serious and real. This card is about, this is like a slow moving knight. So what I'm getting with this is like slow down. That was the first thing that I heard with this, but also this could be you wanting to slow down and take slow, deliberate, methodical steps towards a goal, because it's serious to you and you want it to last long. It's not something that's fleeting. Or this could be you really like needing to slow down, or like at a point where you just want to kind of go slower. And this is a very like a grounded energy. And with the Knight of Pentacles, he goes so slow because he knows that this coin that he's bringing, this offer he's bringing to whoever he gets to in the end, it needs to come serious. It needs to be serious. It needs to be real, and it needs to be long lasting, or else it won't be taken. So, take that for however fits your situation. But for me, this feels like, kind of like what I was feeling in the meditation. Like, make sure that you're taking care of yourself. You need to ground. Sometimes you need to just take a breather and slow down from all the busyness, especially if you're somebody who's helping other people. Maybe for some of you, this is you trying to bring this offer to this person, whoever it is that you're hoping for, this relationship. Especially with the Eight of Cups at the center of the reading, maybe you're in a relationship and it just wasn't everything that you thought it was going to be, or it wasn't really fulfilling and you needed to walk away from it. So, especially with the Five of Wands here, because if this is a relationship aspect, it would make sense that the Knight of Swords is here as the conflict, the confusion with the Seven of Cups, and then the Five of Wands, that conflict, more conflict. So the next card out is the environment, representing the influences of those around you, or could show how others see you in a situation. Wow, yeah. Okay, so we have another knight here. Knight of Wands, very fast-moving knight. This is about having like tunnel vision on your goal and really going after it, like to the point where you're not looking to see where your steps are even laying. If you're stepping on anything, like you're just like, you're looking towards that goal and you're going, and you're not even like looking around you to see what's going on. But in terms of a relationship, this is a very passionate, this is somebody very... very, very passionate. It feels like maybe somebody's got your attention. Maybe somebody new has your attention, Aquarius. This Knight of Wands sometimes could be player energy, in and out, not staying. So maybe that's what you had and you want something more serious. Or maybe somebody has just caught your attention and it's like really passionate and you're really excited about it. And on the other hand, if this doesn't resonate with you with a relationship aspect, this could just be you, like the energy around you like you having tunnel vision, like towards your goal, like especially with that Eight of Cups at the beginning, like you walking away and searching for something more. This could be the energy around you building, like that passionate, fiery energy to take you forward towards whatever it is that your goal is. Okay, so the next card out is Hopes and Fears, indicating either what you hope for or fear most in the situation. Definitely fear. We have the Ten of Wands here. This is all about burdens. You know, you got to really let these go. I mean, look at her. She's breaking her back here, you know, because she thinks that if she lets go, this whole community on her back is going to tumble and fall. And it doesn't really need her, though. I mean, I guess it does, but this is also like, you know, I'm feeling again like a lot of things going on around you, just having like a lot of responsibilities, and almost like you feel like you're being weighed down by whatever choice you need to make or whatever's going on around you. Yeah, it really feels like you just want an end to the heaviness and whatever it was that was burdening you. And maybe, you know, you're fearing that there's no way that you can give this up, or like you can't see right now how you're going to be able to give these burdens away. Okay, so the next card out is the Outcome, indicating what is likely to happen. Ah, very nice. So we have the Empress here, Aquarius. This is beautiful. This is somebody who, the Empress knows her worth. This is creativity. This is fertility. This is like mother energy, abundance, somebody who can make beautiful things out of nothing. But this is a person who stands in their worth and doesn't accept anything that doesn't match her vibration. So let's just use the cards as an example. An Empress is not going to accept a page or a knight, maybe a king, but she wants the Emperor. She wants the equal give and take. She wants to be given back what she gives, and she wants somebody to give to her, you know, just as much as she gives out as well. And she wants to be able to support somebody who's going to be vulnerable enough to come in and match her and like expose, like, in terms of the masculine, the Emperor, you know, the only person that he is vulnerable with is the Empress because they're matched. So this is really great. You know, this to me, what I feel when I see this is somebody who is like on the up and up and is really ready to, I wasn't going to say it, but I heard it a couple times, put their foot down to anything that's not meeting their standards. And it's really not about being conceited or anything like that, or being harsh, because the Empress is a very kind, loving, nurturing, supportive energy too. Like I said, like it's like mothering energy, but it's like tough love also at the same time, if you're trying to come, you know, and not, if you're not coming serious, kind of like this Knight of Pentacles here. Okay, so let's get a couple clarifiers for you guys. Let's see. Here's the Eight of Cups here for Aquarius, please. Why is the Eight of Cups here? This is here for Aquarius, please. All right. Let's try to maybe, let's see why the Knight of Swords is here. Why is the Knight of Swords the conflict? What's this conflict about? Okay, so we have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, and then we have the Page of Wands. So what I'm feeling with this is like somebody needing to take action on something. Maybe they're not, you know, the page is inspecting the wand. They're not using it. You know, action is needed. especially with a high priestess, maybe it's like you need to like listen to what you're being called to move away from, to take action on. Let's try the Eight of Cups again. Eight of Cups, and Eight of Cups, please. Oh. Okay, so we had a few cards. Well, at the bottom of the deck, we have the Star, first off. And then we have the Nine of Swords. This is like fears and anxieties, worrying, staying up, not being able to sleep at night. And then we have Temperance here. This is the Sagittarius card. Healing, balance. And yeah, this is, I mean, obviously, this is you, Aquarius, the Star. But Temperance, going with the flow, patience, healing, and then we have strength. So what I'm feeling with this Aquarius is like something, you walked away from something that was really holding you in this negative anxiety, worrisome state. You know, you needed to heal, and maybe that's why you walked away, because you needed to heal. But I see that you finally got the strength to do so, to break away from that, whatever was holding that anxiety and worry. It seems like with the strength and the temperance here, you're walking away. You gain the strength to walk away, and now you're starting your journey of healing. And you know, maybe you had to be patient with yourself, but with the Star here, it's like you in your element, and maybe realizing that you know, you got to have faith and hope in yourself, and that you are the star of your own story. Where's the Five of Cups here? Five of Wands from the past, please. Okay, yeah, so things were, it feels like, you know, okay, so I just clarified the Five of Wands from the past, that turbulent conflict energy, the obstacles and stuff. So the Five of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck, lacking, feeling left out in the cold, you know, maybe missing somebody, or just feeling like not enough. And then the Moon came out. So the Moon is here twice now. And I feel like there was a lot of fear around a situation, or maybe things were just hidden. And maybe it was like stability, money fears, you know? Maybe that's why you're here with the Knight of... Let's see. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here for Aquarius? Something jumped, but I think it went back in. Knight of Pentacles, please. Feels like there's something else that wants to come out, so let's see. Anything else in the Knight of Pentacles? Is there anything else? Could feel something in there. Okay. Wow. Please give me up or down. Up. Thank you. Wow. Okay, so with this Knight of Pentacles, like you and how you see yourself in this situation, whether it's you going after somebody or you going after your stability, money, finances, and like a stable foundation, it feels like you have gained your magician status, Aquarius. You realize that you have the power to do whatever you need to do in your life to make whatever you want happen. Because we have Judgment here that came out, hearing that call, allowing yourself to be renewed. And then the Fool, brand new beginnings. This is awesome energy. I love it. It's like a brand new beginning, a brand new start. I really want to see why the Moon is here. What is the Moon for immediate future, please? Why is the Moon here, please? Alright. Interesting. Wow, a lot of repeating cards, Aquarius. Knight of Swords is here again. Maybe fast communication coming in. Maybe you need to say something, or somebody needs to say something new or was said. But for the moon, we have here, we had 2 cards come out. It feels like you were in the dark about something and you were going back and forth and you needed to really make a decision to walk away. 8 of Cups is here again. Feels like something was really taking you off balance, keeping you stagnant because you weren't being able to come or go. You were just going back and forth on something, maybe a decision about somebody or something. And you were kind of clouded, especially with the moon. Those illusions were holding you in that space, but then you finally decided to walk away because you were sick of that. I'm glad to see that there. That's really good. Okay, let's see. Why is the 7 of Cups at the foundation, please? What's the 7 of Cups about, please? Is there anything else? Anything else? Something else? All right. So, Magician is here again. Up or down, please? Sideways again. All right, so the 7 of Cups. Sorry. I heard something and I thought I think maybe it's there was like a bell. I thought it was the washing machine maybe. Sorry, I apologize. Okay, so this is getting kind of long. I'm trying to wrap it up quickly. Magician is here again. We have the Tower over that 7 of Cups, that the confusion and the many options. It's like, okay. It feels like someone wasn't able to really decide on something, so the Tower came in and kind of did it for you. That's just what I'm picking up. Why is the Lovers here? Here's the Crown, please. Why is the Lovers here? Anything else? Anything else? Yes, I knew that was going to come out. Okay, I saw it before. Okay, let me just look. Okay, it seems like, you know, there was like a difficult ending or something was hard to end here, but we have the High Priestess came out. So again, there's a need to listen to your intuition, or maybe you really tapped into your intuition and you realized that you wanted to work on something with somebody. We have the 8 of Pentacles here. This could just be making the choice to put your energy into work instead of a relationship that was kind of going down the drain maybe. Because then we have the Ace of Pentacles here again, stable, new beginning and stable foundation, abundance coming in, and then the King of Pentacles at the bottom. So for those of you who don't resonate with this as a relationship, I feel like what you desire most is like to really like make that choice to really go after your pentacles, your foundation, your money, your career, whatever in that area, to really gain stability and a really strong foothold and really start building for yourself from the ground up. For others of you, if this is a relationship, it's like it feels like maybe you listened, that you kind of connected to your intuition and really realize that there's something else out there for you that you can have stable foundation, you know, build something strong with somebody, especially with now the King. I knew that was going to happen. The King being here, the King of Earth, the King of Pentacles also being here with the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Earth with this one. Huh. Okay, so listen to your intuition, connect to your emotions, see what they're telling you. We have the Queen of Water at the bottom of the deck, but the Two of Swords was on top. This indecision, not seeing things clearly. The Moon is here again, you know. And then we had the Four of Cups come out. And then the Knight of Cups is here too. And it feels like, you know, maybe there's a decision between two people for you. And maybe somebody's afraid to miss an opportunity with you, or maybe you're just bored with somebody. You know, that Four of Cups, that boredom, or like kind of sulking. Maybe somebody's sulking here because you haven't made a decision, or they're afraid to lose you or something. That one's a little cryptic to me. Okay. Why is the Empress here? Why is the Empress here? All right, I know something wants to come out, and I saw the Knight of Cups, or the Nine of Cups. Anything on the Empress, please, anything. All right, no, nothing wants to come out, but I will have to say the Knight of Wands is here again at the bottom of the deck. Aquarius, put yourself first. Take care of yourself. Nurture yourself and ground yourself. You know, maybe do some grounding activities, getting out into nature and stuff. You know, it seems like you have a lot going on here, and there's a lot in your head that maybe you don't. There's like illusions and you're not really sure of stuff. And if you are in that position, just remember to take care of yourself, put yourself first, make yourself the empress of your own life, and really put your foot down and say no to things that are just not up to par with what it is that you want for your future. So those are your messages, Aquarius. I know this one really long. I do apologize. Let me know down below if this resonated with you or not, and check out your other birth chart or your other placements in your birth chart, and check out those readings as well. And I will see you in July with some extendeds. Take care, Aquarius.